Well, that's a mighty how do you do for the morning there. How's it going, guys? I got some good news and some bad news for you. Good news is I have worked on the pack for integrating IE. We believe we have it completely done. The bad news being we have to reset to do so because it took a World Gen mod to do so. Bad news, I have made black steel and black bronze and done my first armor smithing, but OBS didn't pick up my mic for either video, so I'm going to make a compilation kind of sped up of the two videos together, put some music with them, and throw them out after this one. So you'll see we have our black steel anvil. I've already melted down the copper one. I'm going to melt down these two next. Give you guys a little bit of an overview of what did happen in making it. Found out you do not use the bloomery for making the weak steel. You actually use the crucible. All your alloys, from what I can see, are made in there, even though if you look in here, the black steel ingot, high carbon, this is your weak. It says alloy crucible is just itself, or the bloomery is where you mix these three, and this is actually wrong. This has to be done in the crucible. And if I had one more steel done, I could show you that. This is just going to be a short little video of showing you what happened. So if you don't want to go back and watch, my video of doing those sped up and with some music overlay, you'll at least know what's going on. I made a bunch of cider because I have a bunch of apple trees around here. I have red apple and green apple, plus my oranges were done. So I've got all kinds of fruit right now. Getting ready to, here in a minute, make the stuff to start my blue and red steel. Took a look at the achievements for TerraFirmaCraft, and I have everything done except for the blue and red steel stuff. And then the diamonds, I'm going to at least finish out this main quest line. I'm probably not going to worry about the diamond because diamonds are useless, so why go look for them, I'm going to restart this series. Probably try to be in a little bit more of a cooler area this time. It's kind of nice being able to farm all year round. But it's kind of a hindrance because you can't find as many crops because they don't grow underneath the canopies. But I'm going to finish out, probably do one video for making blue steel, one for making red steel, and then that'll be the end of this series, and then we'll go over to the other one. I've been here for, I think it's 3 years now. So the very end of year 2, and this is all the crops I really have. I have a few other seeds that I haven't put out yet, but Crazy has way more than this. and she's only at the end of year 1 on the server. We also are restarting on the server for the same type of thing. We want to do the IE stuff, and I should have a video from over there with Yoshi and Crazy to let you guys know what we're doing, show you the mods that we're doing. But one thing I want to work on today is I got these guys up to familiarity, and I'm not getting any eggs. And I do believe, by the way, I may have black steel pickaxe too. I do believe it's because they are stuck in these stupid walls. Because it says on the wiki that this chicken, this chicken is supposed to pathfind to this nesting box to lay me an egg. So I'm going to take these walls out of here, let this chicken be free range, and see if I can get her to lay me a damn egg. I have no idea if it's going to work or not. The rooster only has to be nearby to fertilize it, and then I will have baby chickens. You don't actually have to breed them together. You just have to get them familiarized and get this stupid thing to go to that nesting box. And I have no idea how to get it to go to this nesting box. So she apparently wants to be over here. Let's put the nesting box right there. And we'll see. Check back and see if she goes in it. And if we get us any eggs. And now I want to enjoy the fruit of my labor and find some sand, make us a bottle, drink us a bit of cider. Because after a long hard day of making an ass ton of steel, and now nobody getting to see that I did it, or at least hear me bitching while I did it, I could use a good drink. Another thing that happened to me while I did it, while I was making this, was I somehow got a glitch in the crucible where one of my units of pig iron didn't drop from the blast furnace into the crucible. So I had this unshaped pig iron sitting there with 75 units. And so then I grabbed the stuff later on to make another black steel, or black bronze actually, and got pig iron in it when I actually threw in the next thing. So if you ever have a glitch like that where you know there should be a full unit in there and there's not, make sure you run another batch or something of the same thing so you don't have that happen. Or throw something of the same kind in the crucible so you don't have that happen, because that was very, very annoying to have happen. So now let's get us some cider We really have to do this one at a time, don't we? There we go. 6 ciders. And have us a nice drink. Apparently, cider gives you fire resistance. I wonder if it just gives you random ones as you drink it, or if cider's actually supposed to be a potion for fire resistance. That's kind of neat that you get fire resistance when you drink it. I thought this being like alcohol, I'd end up getting woozy or something, but I didn't actually expect to get fire resistance. Chicken, are you gonna get in that stupid box or what? Apparently your boyfriend husband thing decided he wants to go for a swim. You still ain't laid me a damn egg. And you don't look like you're pathfinding anywhere near that damn thing. You definitely should be familiar enough here. Let's give you another dose. See if that helps you at all. So, anyways, I'm going to end this here. Probably going to be done for the night because I've sat here and made black bronze, black steel. Gotten pissed off trying to upload them. And now made this one. And we'll come back in the next few days and make our colored steels. Show you here what we got and we're going to be looking at. So I'm going to have to make a bunch more black steel. So I'm going to need 50% black steel. And then I'm going to need 10% rose gold, which is just copper and gold. I'm going to need brass, which is zinc and copper. 10% of that. And then steel, we'll probably do 10, 10, 20. Actually, no, that won't work. Because that'll only be 40, which would be 60 here. So we're going to have to do 15, 15. So I'll have to figure out how we're going to do this with ingots, actually. So we're going to have to make regular steel, black steel, and then these two, which are pretty easy. And then that's for the red steel. And then the blue steel is going to be black steel and regular steel again. But then we're going to need sterling silver, which is copper and silver. And bismuth bronze, which won't even have to make that because we'll just melt down that anvil right there and that'll give me that. Might even melt down the steel anvil. That'll give me a lot of the steel I'm going to need. Because the only thing I'm really looking at making with the blue and black steel is the bucket. The bucket just needs a sheet, so that's 2 ingots. So I'm probably going to make 3 ingots so I can make a pickaxe of each one. Let's see here. This is going to have black steel ingots mixed with the weak red steel. So there's going to be a whole lot of work to get that done. I will do most of that off camera and do most of the anvil work and stuff for you guys to see. I'll get the black steel, the regular steel all made up, and then we'll just do the alloying and anviling, kind of like we have everything else. But that's it. Again, sorry for the mistake with the 2 videos you were supposed to have. Hopefully you will still enjoy seeing it with a little bit of music instead. And I will see you guys later.